Hi guys, welcome to first edition Clubhouse's very first video. I would like to first and foremost say happy eldest daughter day, and with eldest daughter day, do not forget to treat your older sisters with love and care. Go and clear an eldest daughter's card. um but yeah, no, I would like to start out by basically addressing that I am first and foremost an eldest daughter in an African home. And with the day, I might as well just share my story and why I've decided to do what I'm doing right now. So basically, this is something that's close and personal to me because I feel like eldest daughters really do not get their own identity. They do not get to share their stories. They do not. And what also inspired me to make first edition Clubhouse was because of another person I saw on TikTok. Hers is called the Eldest Daughter Club. Mine is called first edition Clubhouse because mine is not just for eldest daughters, it's also for eldest sons and only children and anybody who basically relates to what I'm about to tell you. So basically, being an eldest daughter comes with its challenges, man. And in an African home too, culturally, the eldest daughter, born child, is expected to be the responsible one, be basically the second mother to all her children. And I am not only the firstborn daughter, I'm the firstborn child, and I'm the firstborn grandchild slash first granddaughter. So the responsibilities that fall onto me not only come with my siblings but also come with my younger cousins, because everybody's just younger than me. Do you know what I mean? And I think that it's not really fair because I did not get the whole. I was not brought up to be a caregiver. We were just tossed aside and then made to figure out things on our own. But then also because I'm the eldest, I was expected to know how to take care of other people, how to cook, how to clean, and how to do all of those things without the burden being on any of the youngest children, even though we're all girls. The rest of them did not get the scrutiny that I got. So with all of that comes the emotional labor of being not only the eldest, not only having to support and be there for your siblings, your cousins, also having to, because in my case, I thank God every single day that I was able to be in the care of my aunt, because if it wasn't for my aunt, I don't think I'd be the way that I am now. She actually made sure, we obviously had our back and forth because I was still a teenager. I think I was maybe 13 or 12, or I don't know. I was still quite young. I was younger then. I was still a teenager then, and we would obviously have our back and forth on how a girl is supposed to take care of herself and all of that, because like I said, I didn't get that at home. So I thank God every day that she was there for me. She oh my God, I don't want to get emotional. She made sure that I knew how to cook, how to clean. Okay, well, cook. I knew how to make basic things, and made sure that I knew how to clean. I also had to take care of my cousin because at the time he was also under 10. He's a teenager and I was 13 now. And oh my God, sorry, did not mean to get emotional. So she made sure that I had clothes and stuff because oh my God. Anyways, so she's the main reason why I am the way that I am today, why I know how to take care of myself and stuff like that. So with the emotional with the emotional labor that comes with all of that, having to now take all of the things that I learned being at her house, because I was at her house pretty often, being at her house, just things like that, having to now take that and go home and impart that on my siblings, who were and still are, I think, hard-headed and they just have their own things going on, you know. So me being me, whatever they do, it doesn't matter to anybody looking at it from the outside. It's you. It's me that has to take care of the house. If the house is dirty, it's my fault. Everything is my fault. Even though I'm not there. Right now, I could go for a week and then come back, and if the house is dirty, it's my fault. If people are not eating, it's my fault. If people are, even if, because these people are approaching adulthood and everything is still my fault. You get. So being the older sibling, the emotional labor that comes with that, it's just, it's traumatizing. It's traumatizing. It traumatizes you. Your mental health is in the pits. You become depressed. You become anxious. I am an anxious person. I have to feed off of people's energies. Everybody around me is in this house is unpredictable. Do you get me? So, and also, it doesn't help that the parentals were very strict. Do you get what I'm saying? So, upon having strict parents, now you have to now be the role model to your siblings. And on top of that, it doesn't help that your parents don't respect you, and then they say things about you to your siblings, and then they still expect you to be the responsible one in the house, to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G is wrong. Obviously they're not going to listen to you because they don't respect you. If your parents don't respect you as the elder sibling, who am I? Do you know what I mean? So the difficulties with that, and then also having depression. I did not have a phone. This phone right here, I've had it since 2019. It's 2024 now. This, I can say, was my first phone that I've had that has not been like taken away or any sort of rubbish like that. Do you know what I mean? I have never failed a grade in my life. Grade 1 to grade 12, I was there. I passed all my grades. I didn't pass them well. I don't wanna lie. I was not motivated at all. I did not see the need to be getting good marks and stuff so that I can, because I was just going through the most. I have never failed a grade. Multiple occasions in grade 8, I had a BlackBerry. It got taken away. I don't even remember why. I had a PC. It got taken away. Every single form of technology got taken away because either I didn't do my homework or I was watching movies or something like that. Right now, the siblings that I have now, one of them has failed a grade 2 times. She has a PC, she has a phone, she can do whatever she wants. Me and the second born, I had to wake up almost every day at 5 to study, to read books. They don't have to do that. We had to take on responsibility for these ones. We had to make sure that we're eating. We had to make sure they bath. We had to make sure their clothes were clean. Well, when I say we, I mean mostly me, because people are looking at me. They're not really looking at her. Do you know what I mean? So, with all that being said, we are not raised the same, like at all. We might have the same parents, but we're not raised the same. They get to have phones in high school. I didn't get to have a phone, laptop, nothing. I didn't have WhatsApp. I didn't have anything. I basically had no friends because I had no technology. Do you know what I mean? And they get to have that. They get to go out. They've always gotten to go out. We were, I don't want to say locked away, but we were in the house basically 24/7. I was in the house basically 24/7 because the second born, at least, she got to go and see her friends, my friends, all of them, no matter what they look like, all of them, they were judged. Her friends were not judged. Their friends also, they were not judged. Not everything I do, even till this day, is judged with a fine-tooth comb. Everything I say, I do, any endeavor I want to pursue is judged. Them, it's not judged. Nothing. So you see what I mean? Being the eldest daughter, especially the eldest daughter in an African home, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. I'm going through the most. I'm breathing through the wind. You know what I mean? We laugh now so we don't cry later. Anyway, so yeah, the emotional trauma, my mental health for a very long time. I think only this year has my mental health been good, like good enough for me to think beyond my circumstances, you know. Because before, I don't want to lie, my mental health was disgusting. Everything I did, everything I said, every single person I met, I was just not the best version of myself. And I realized that, which is why, which is why I took a break from people. I stopped talking to people for a while because I was like, I was not the best version of myself. I was hurting people that did nothing to me because I was hurt by people who were supposed to protect me. Do you get what I'm saying? So it wasn't until last year I went to 2023. I went to the student counselor person, and I spoke to him, and he was like, shit, bringing up these memories is so emotional. He could see, just like, if I didn't even say anything, and he was just like, oh my god. Man. He said that I can see that you're going through the most, even by you not saying words. Do you know what I mean? Because I think that last year was my most difficult year, honestly, on this earth. Last year, yes, it tested me, and I think that was a good thing, because I wouldn't be where I am here right now, or I don't think I'd be here right now if I didn't go through what I went through last year, and if I didn't go through what I had to go through growing up. Sorry, got a phone call. But with all that being said, it's time for us to break free from the shackles of expectation and to forge our way through. Because if you're constantly wanting to go through life appeasing people that don't really care about you or your mental health, or not necessarily don't care, but don't see you as a person, but as just an eldest daughter, you need to forge your own path. If it irritates people, it irritates people, but this is your life. At the end of the day, if you do not live your life to the fullest, then you only have yourself to blame. You need to normalize having boundaries. You need to normalize having passions for yourself and all of that shandies, because at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. You have to save yourself, and that's just the bottom line. And also with healing and support, I have found that I've recently connected with my other aunt, because we never really used to speak like that, but ever since we started like speaking again, like on the regular, and like asking each other how we've been and just chatting like normal people, I've found that with her I have solace. With my aunt's bird, my aunt's my ride or die, my rocks. Even though we don't always agree with each other and we have different opinions on things, I feel confident and safe with them, because they not only understand but they agree, even though they have their own lives and their own passions and their own projects that they want to pursue. I know that with whatever I want to do, I can talk to them and then we'll see it through. So we need to make sure that we have support, us as eldest daughters, eldest children in general, but today, because it's eldest daughters day, we're making sure that we have support with each other. And that is why I created the first edition Clubhouse, for us to have support within each other. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I hope that I can expand and that I can get, because my aunt is also she's also studying psychology, so when she's done, I hope that she can join us and she can just like, be our big sister in a way, but I can also be a big sister of sorts for anybody seeking solace in their situation of being an eldest daughter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope that you know that you are seen and you are heard. I know exactly what it feels like to be basically invisible and basically just a mother to your siblings and to sometimes even your parents, your parental figures. But
at the end of the day, we are together. Me and you, we're going to get through this together. We're going to be a family. We're going to
be first edition Clubhouse.
Enjoy the rest of your day, Eldest daughters. We'll come back soon with another video idea. I wanted this to be a compilation from all the Eldest daughters, but nobody wanted to do it, so I decided just to share my story instead.